Take a look. So, a couple things happened. One, President Brandon banned all import of oil, gas, and energy. Let's take a look.
Is a ban on importing oil and natural gas from Russia. Members of the Congress from both parties support the move, even though it will push up record high gas prices.
I've also heard that like 70% of Americans agree with higher gas prices if it means being able to punish Russia. I don't know if that is a correct poll or not, and I don't know how Americans' attitudes will shift once they truly see the devastating impact in their pocket, because Americans are very selfish. We're a selfish country. Let's be real. We're selfish. We don't want to ever sacrifice anything. I'd be shocked if Americans start feeling the stress at the pump and then they fucking turn around and still maintain that same attitude. I'd be shocked, but maybe. But we're spiteful as fuck. Yeah, we do hate Russia a lot, so maybe. It might work.
Here in the U.S. This morning, the average price per gallon is $4.25, 59 cents higher than it was last week. As Weijia Jiang reports, the president says it was a necessary move.
Today, I'm announcing the United States is targeting the main artery of Russia's economy.
So the thing is, most Americans have like a completely broken understanding. Most people on the planet have a broken understanding of like why gas prices are the way they are. The gas prices are the way they are, and they've been this way, and they've been rising for some time now. Part of it is because, OPEC Plus, i.e. Saudi Arabia, the Emirati leaders, Russia, decide what a price of a barrel is going to look like, and they limit supply. The other problem there is that the American purchasers that purchase crude oil barrels, we also, on our own end, are gas and oil producers. We do the exact same thing as well, and it's the exact same concept for our oil producers as well. Why the fuck would you supply more? Why would you drill more? Why would you supply more when you can make more money with less barrels? And when America has no influence over OPEC Plus and can't have influence over OPEC Plus, and America can't even have influence over its own oil producers because it's not nationalized, so you just have to ask them kindly, then you can't control the prices. Actually, asking them, or nay, demanding them to lower prices would be called price regulations, which is anti-capitalist, which is devastating. Oh my God. If we did that, then, this is the old man Brandon all of a sudden looking to the left of Lenin. Really? I mean, seriously. So we can't do that. So when people try to tell you like, oh, we aren't producing more oil, we need like a Keystone pipeline or whatever, it's like, motherfucker, we could produce more oil. It's just that our oil producers don't want to do that because they're already making a fuckload of money. Limited supply while prices go up is good for them. Demand is the same, if not increased gigantically. They do less work and they have more valuable commodity in their hand. That's the other part of it, is what I was going to mention, is that like oil prices have been very, very high all around the world for a very long time. The price for petrol in the United States is incredibly low in comparison to everywhere else. Now, of course, oil prices impact everything because the global economy is run on oil. And now electricity is going to be more expensive. Everything's going to be more expensive because everything runs on oil. But wouldn't price regulating be a risky move towards economic collapse in this day and age? Dude, I want that. I not an economic collapse, but I want America to say, hey, we have been subsidizing energy production in this goddamn country since the beginning of time. It's time for us to get something in return. And that is full-blown nationalization of our extraction industries and immediate jailing of all CEOs and executives at every single oil corporation. Send them to re-education camps. Scratch off all of their names from every private institution that they've funneled money into so they can traffic and influence and act like they were incredible philanthropic people. Change all of those names. No more Guggenheim, no more nothing, okay? It belongs to the people, and immediately moving towards renewable energy. Are there any life-altering imports Russia is missing out on? My dumbass friend is arguing that Russia will be fine because they aren't a country that lacks raw materials, and if you're not trading with outside nations, then the value of your currency compared to theirs doesn't matter. Well, part of that outside trade is going to be done through China. So there's that element there, and China and Russia partnered together will make sure that Russia is fine. I think in this situation, Russia being an authoritarian country controlled almost single-handedly by Vladimir Putin and his oligarchs that work at his behest is an advantage. Because in a situation like that, during a war economy, you can very quickly change the levers of power and make sure that your entire government is working or your entire economy is working towards the war effort. If that were to happen in any other country, when that happens in Venezuela, for example, or any other country, foreign investment immediately panics. They dip out, and all of a sudden, there's these right-wing groups that are popping up. Whereas Putin has way more control over his own economy and whichever way he wants to move it. AJ reported that Russian oil companies are seeing a net gain due to the market price increases. That too. Obviously, Russia still is a big exporter of oil and gas and commodities regardless. So like trying to sanction Russia off without finding another avenue to be able to like produce oil is going to be a gigantic problem. That's why we are now normalizing our relations with Venezuela. Because turns out, look alive, Jack, it's the Mac attack. We need Venezuelan oil. So, you know, we're coming back to Venezuela and we're saying, hey, listen, baby, let me tell you something. Listen, Dura, I want to talk to you real good. You understand? Now, I know I've said some things that you might have misunderstood, misconstrued. You know, I've been shutting you out, but I should have been. I've been shutting my own heart out, Madura. Look alive, Jack. Baby, I need you. I need you so bad, baby. Madura, I need you so fucking bad. Oh, I love you, Madura. I love communism, Jack. I love it. That's right. Madura. I'm gonna lift some of these. How about I lift some of these sanctions that's been killing your economy, huh? Yeah, I'll take off some more clothes. That's fine, Madura. Take off some more clothes. Yeah.
Love ya.
Take those sanctions right off. Oh, you like that? Like that? Yeah, I'm a dirty boy. I'll dance for you, Madura. I'll dance for you so good. That's basically what's going on currently. Anyway, let's continue.
Biden ordered a U.S. ban on Russian coal, oil, and gas, which makes up over 40% of Russia's revenue.
That means Russian oil will no longer be acceptable.
Yeah, the funniest thing is like they're like, yeah, Venezuela's capitalist now. Yeah, and all the migrants are returning home. Hey, everything's good now. Venezuela's capitalist. Yay, we did it.
U.S. ports and the American people will deal another powerful blow to Putin's war machine.
But it also impacts gas prices here at home.
It's gonna go up.
At a time when drivers across the country are already...
Dude, those are my favorite Brandon moments. Look, where they were like, what's happening with gas prices? President Joe Brandon. It's one of my favorite Brandonisms when he goes, they're going to go up. Or at least 3. Or...
It's gonna go up.
That's just like, straight to the point, baby. They're like, hey... President Brandon, what's going to happen to the gas prices? They're going to go up, Jack. Look alive. I'll fight you. Oh, I fucking love that, dude. Listen, fat. Your whole personality is hating America and Biden while he's doing more than any other U.S. president to push us forward. Sort of like how the top of the hour, break pushes us to sub for free Amazon Prime or $5 a month. Yeah, good one, dude. Good one. That's the first one of the day, too. Like, at least let me have one of the ad breaks. You can't be breaking this
At a time when drivers across the country are already paying record high prices at the pump, well over $4 a gallon.
It's more expensive than I've ever paid, actually.
It blows my mind. It's a crazy number.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tweeted that he was thankful for the U.S. and President Biden. Top American companies are...
The thing that I suspect is, one, people are going to start not giving a shit about Ukraine very aggressively when they start getting hurt in the wallet. And two, Ukrainians are going to start realizing like, oh, Russia was able to take the sanctions on the chin, and the war efforts are still continuing, even though so many people said they were going to end this past weekend. Why the haven't we been able to retake any of the cities? What the is going on? Oh my God, they're literally not doing a no-fly zone. Oh my God, they think Poland and Lithuania and Estonia and the Baltic states are more important than Ukraine, World War III is already happening in Ukraine, but America and the rest of the world don't want to engage with Russia to do World War III. They're not going to help us any further than just giving us weapons, which is what I've been saying. And that's going to probably build some resentment towards the Western world a little bit. Those are some hard to swallow pills. And I wish that it wouldn't take like actual lead and the destruction and evisceration of, apartments, houses, hospitals, and schools to be able to swallow such pills that like the Western world does not care about Ukrainian safety to a degree where they will compromise their own security and go into a nuclear holocaust. And also, it's not even smart for America to do a no-fly zone. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not even saying that it's good. It's not. That would mean nuclear holocaust.
Are also hitting Russia's economy. Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, McDonald's, and Starbucks, and Yum, the parent company of KFC and Taco Bell, have all suspended operations.
I think Putin is determined to dominate and control Ukraine.
Still, the director of the CIA testified that Putin appears undeterred by the consequences and the military setbacks, warning the situation will only get worse.
Are you chatter here, to be honest? There's a limit on what we can take in regards to sanctions. It's getting kind of tough. A ton of people losing their jobs and prices doubling for a lot of shit. That is gonna happen. Obviously, there is a limit to how much Russia can withstand sanctions. I agree. I mean, dude, even something as simple as like, we make fun of McDonald's, right? I saw something really funny. I saw Varg, famous Thulian Varg, the Nazi, tweet about how like, oh, you are doing sanctions on Coca-Cola and McDonald's. That's right. What are you trying to sanction Russia to be more healthy? Why don't you take away sanctions like that in my country too? People don't understand that like when McDonald's closes 385 locations, that's thousands of jobs that are now gone. Starbucks, thousands of jobs gone. Okay. Based Nazi. Oh, wait. No, but people don't understand that these are jobs. 850 locations. Yeah, 60,000 jobs. Holy
Let's go, Bezo money.
62,000 people no longer have a job.
Dominate and control Ukraine.
Still, the director of the CIA testified that Putin appears undeterred by the consequences and the military setbacks, warning the situation will only get worse.
Where that leads, I think, is for an ugly next few weeks in which he doubles down, as I said before, with scant regard for civilian casualties, in which urban fighting can get even uglier.